We're at the Knap.
We are, which is just outside Barry. Bless you. We're just outside Barry. It's a great place to come because it's a really nice pebble beach. It's quite a long beach. And the good thing about this one is you do see planes come into land at Cardiff Airport, which is just over there. So you will see some planes coming into land. There's loads. Oh my goodness. Yep, you can build some stacking rocks. But there's loads of parking, as you can see, which is all the way along the beach. So if you want to come here and tailgate and have a bit of a barbecue or a cup of tea on the back of your car, you can do so. There's a little cafe down there. It's a good place to come and fish as well, if that's your thing. But we're going to have a walk around the beach now. Oh yeah, and there's people over there in the water. So if you're paddle boarding or anything like that, you can come here. If you come in a little bit more inland, past the very fancy apartments, there are some little parks dotted around the place and little walkways. So we're going to see if we can find some of those, and there's a few which are really quite nice around here, but I think most people come down here for the actual beach and the walkway. So we're going to walk down this promenade, see if we can find some of the little parks, and we'll show you those as we go along. There is also, if you're that way inclined, a little coffee place down there where they do coffee and cakes. Price was quite reasonable. It's one of those ones out of the back of a converted horse box. But yeah, we're going to walk down the promenade down here now and have a look what's here. First park we come across is a boating lake, loads of swans and stuff like that. So bring your bird seed to feed to the swans, some frozen peas they like, or some frozen sweet corn. Down there's some people with model boats, and over this way there is a skate park, which looks quite new and looks quite a good one too. So it looks like a really good skate park to go to. So bring your scooters, your rollerblades, or your skateboard, or your BMX, whatever you want to do, whatever extreme sport you want to try. This looks really cool. There's loads of kind of like this Victorian turn of the century architecture along the South Wales coast, back when it was in its kind of heyday when people used to come here. But a lot of it is no longer used. I'm not sure what this was originally used for. If you know, please let me know in the comments below. But this looks really cool. Little columns. What is this? Great place to probably sit and overlook the boating lake, or watch the people play with their model boats, and loads of nice little benches to sit on as well. So it looks really nice along here. We come here on a not particularly hot day, but it's around about in the high teens, low 20s at best. But I can imagine this is an absolutely gorgeous place to come and visit on a roasting hot day.
There's people here with model boats, and we're going to watch them.
What ones are there?
Sailboat and another sailboat.
Should we go down and have a look?
They've just put another one in the water.
Have they? We've also done another video of another boating lake in South Wales, which is Cwmbran Boating Lake. It's a lot smaller than this one, but there is a club. You'll look for that on our channel, and you can see all the model boats there as well. Oh, there's a model submarine out there. Look at that. Hope it doesn't sink the other boats.
They just put a speedboat in the water.
Speeding along down there. Oh, here he comes this way. also got some little sailing boats in the water, powered by the wind, which is good today because it's quite breezy. It's a little tugboat, submarine, and there's a little launch down there. We're currently exploring the little side streets around, looking at all the nice houses. Some very nice houses dotted around here. We're trying to find Romilly Park, which is a little park here, so we're trying to find that. So we're going down this way, and this way is to Romilly Park. So it's really nice. The actual gardens and the actual landscape around here is really nice. They've got some really exotic looking ferns and palms and things like that. And yeah, going past all the really nice fancy looking houses is very good as well. Very picturesque. Do you know what? On a hot day, you confuse this with the Mediterranean coast. It's very nice.
There's a little canal that goes alongside the park from the boating lake.
It goes along here to another little park, which looks very fancy. Someone's done some bunting and some knit work on there. It's got to be said, I do love the bus stops in the Vale of Glamorgan. They usually little huts like that. There's one which is very similar to Cosmeston, or similar to one outside of Cosmeston Lakes, which is another great place to visit in the Vale of Glamorgan. Not actually too far from the map. It's a bit of a hidden gem in South Wales. We've done a video on Cosmeston Lake, so please feel free to have a look at that one. Some fancy little fairy doors. And then I understand we need to go through that tunnel up there. And through that tunnel, that's where we go to Romilly Park. We thought we'd take a look at the little bridge with all the bunting and stuff, and it's called the Wishing Bridge. So you walk across and make a wish. And we thought we'd come over and have a look at this tree. What's this tree all about?
It reminds me of Wicker Man.
Does it?
Yeah.
Please be mindful when attaching items to the tree, do not restrict its growth. Oh, it's an art tree. Perhaps we should leave our pebble. Should we leave a pebble here for people to find? You gonna take it out the bag?
If you found it, tell us in the comments.
Yeah. So there's loads of little pebbles dotted around the place.
One has this on the back.
Yep.
And this one's sort of a picture on the front.
There you go. So it looks like people leave their pebbles here. There's a little artwork on them too. Very nice. Oh, there's a cool one there. Look. Looks like a pumpkin. I like that one. We've just come to Romilly Park. Looks like quite a nice one. They've got a little play area up there. A little cafe by the looks of it up there as well as a football pitch and things like that. Again, really nicely kept along here. Really impressive. So we're going to walk around the park. If there's anything interesting, we'll show you. So there's tennis, so if that's your thing. You can see on the board just now that you can come here and play tennis. You can book out a court. It's really nicely kept. Loads of green trees. If you want to get some shade, or if you want to sit in the fields here and bask in the sun, you can do that as well. And this is just a little bit inland from the Pebble Beach at the Knap. Walking back from Romley Park, we're now walking back towards the Pebble Beach at the Knap. But there are, I thought I'd show you, some little coffee shops along the way. Some really nice ones as well. So if you want to come here, you don't want to use the little coffee hut on the beach, you can walk a little bit and you can go to some of the other ones. We did find another car park by here, which is just when you come into the Knap, and it's by where all the coffee shops are. So if you can't get a space actually on the waterfront, which is quite unlikely because there's loads of spaces, but I know it can get busy, there is another little car park here called Bronny Moor Car Park. But yeah, so there's a few little cafes here, the Romley. There's a little fish restaurant by the looks of it, which do fish and chips. And then there's a little kind of like convenience store on the end, which sell things like, you know, usual beachy things like buckets and spades and stuff. So if you come here, you haven't bought a bucket, a spade or a bodyboard or whatever, I'm assuming that's what they sell. I haven't had a look. But if you haven't got those, you can get them here. It looks like they sell ice creams as well. There's a little place in Romley Park where we just went to, where they sell ice creams as well. Oh, they sell Sub-Zero ice cream here. Oh no, it doesn't sell. Oh, it does sell buckets and spades and stuff. There are buckets and spades in the window, so there's a little shop. So now we're going to walk back to the beach and spend a little time making some rock castles, which is as fun as making sandcastles. You just stack the rocks and they look quite pretty. So yeah, join us for that. We'll be walking back to the beach. We'll be back there in a couple of seconds. The Knap's not a huge place, but it's really pretty to walk around. So what do you think the highlights are, the best bits of the Knap are? What do you like?
There's loads of rock beaches.
Yeah. What?
There's one if you go round corner.
Yeah, there's another rock beach. If you go up that way.
Parks to walk around in.
Yeah.
This one's more relaxing and that one's like
Chaos.
Yeah, it's for water sports and stuff. You know, there's signs up there saying that the water may not particularly be clean. There isn't any signs along this part saying that, so I'm assuming this is the cleaner of the two little beaches. That one's more of like a little estuary, an inland estuary. But this one, you know, given it's the channel, the water looks relatively clean. So what else do you like here? What about Romley Park? Is there a good park? It's a really good park, and there's loads of nice little places to walk, loads of little parks, and the boating lake's good, isn't it? And next time we come, perhaps we'll have to bring our scooters and we'll do the skate park. So that's it for us today. So out of 10, what would you give the Knap? 10 out of 10? 10 out of 10, fantastic. Right, bye then everybody, we'll see you next time for our next adventure. We're going to... You will. Bye everybody.